Hello, YouTube. This is Keith Kevin Ken. How are you today? I'm Kevin, and this is another daily pocket dump deconstruction. So since we're going into, it is Friday, May 27th, 2016, as I record this. It is Memorial Day weekend. And since it's a holiday, I'm going to give a little answer some of the most asked questions either here on Keith Kevin Ken YouTube channel or on the Keith Kevin and Ken Instagram as we go through this deconstruction. What you see right there, that's going to fill my pockets today. I threw everything on my desk and I made it all neat, all nice and pretty. Took a picture of it, posted it on Instagram at Keith Kevin Ken. Come on. Join the feed at Keith Kevin Ken. Post a lot of knives. You'll get a chance to see a lot of my collection. Starts with my first cup of coffee, a cigar, and a couple of knives. But it's great. It gives you a chance to take a look at some of the classic knives that I have that I may not get a chance to carry. Also, shows you this, my daily pocket dump. Took a picture of this, posted it on Instagram, turned my iPhone 6S Plus from photo to video, and now we're going to do the deconstruction. So I'm going to do it quick because today is Friday. I'm going to let my folks go early. I'm going to leave early and have that long weekend. So I wanted to just have a great carry that made me feel good. There are some knives that got away, but we'll go through this. This is the watch today. It's the Concord Impresario. This is one of my regular watches in my carry. I always say regular because I do have a collection of watches. A lot of them I don't wear on a regular basis. And maybe one day on another channel or something, I'll do a watch thing and a coin thing and a cigar thing and some other stuff. I'm going to work on getting a blog post up at some point so that people who want more information, I'll have it for you. I really love this. You can see I love the see-through back. It's an automatic. It's a great chronograph. It's the Concord Impresario. It's a wonderful watch. Most of the watches that I wear in my, again, I'm giving you a little bit more background today since it's a holiday weekend. Most of the watches that I wear on a regular basis, the reason I wear them to work, except for my iWatch, is that when I was a consultant, I jumped off, I went through divorce and all kinds of things, jumped off a cliff from my regular gig that I loved out west and started consulting and started flying. And so I bought a lot of watches when I hit a couple of milestones as a man on his own doing consulting. That's why I treasure these watches. That's why a lot of the things that I bought, I say that I bought 20 years ago, because 20 years ago is when I stopped. At 20 years ago, I was in the middle of consulting. And so, you know, consulting is about impressions and all of that, but they also were about rewards for me. So that's why I have a lot of this stuff. And when I had the money, I bought it so it could last. That's why I can't tell you about this. People are always asking me about it. First of all, today I have some very expensive blended scotch in here because it is a holiday and it's going to be a short day. It's blended scotch. All I can say is the color is blue. How about that? Because I'm going to celebrate the end of this week and also toast the fallen. And I get emotional when I say that kind of stuff. Anyway, got this in England. Used to go back and forth to England. I don't know what it is because I wasn't doing YouTube or trying to talk about it. A lot of people ask. I try to find out. This is what the bottom looks like. You can freeze it. And maybe you guys can do the research and figure it all out for me. Keith Kevin Ken, I say Keith Kevin Ken, that's the YouTube channel, that's the Instagram. People always ask why Keith Kevin Ken. I know if you're a regular, you guys know it, but here's the deal. I get new people every time. I have two brothers. My oldest, Keith. My youngest, Ken. I'm Kevin. And so growing up, we're 2 years apart. So growing up, it's K-E-K-E-K-E. Keith, Kevin, Ken. And so we could walk up and down our neighborhood or go into school, and people just short would go Keith, Kevin, Ken, because they didn't know which one, but they wanted to hit one. So we learned how to respond to that. All of us responding to all three names slashed together. Even our parents did it, especially when they were angry. Keith, Kevin, Ken. So that's why I named it. It's a tribute to my brothers, who I love dearly. The cigar, this cigar is Cuban cigar. I celebrate the day with a Cuban cigar or some real upscale other kind of cigars. I just haven't in the past 6 months because I've been lucky enough to get a wonderful source of wonderful Cuban cigars. But you'll start seeing a variety of different cigars. Cuban cigars, I started really smoking cigars when I went through a divorce, married a long time, childhood sweetheart, still loves her. I still love her. I have 3 kids, 5 grandsons, 2 girls, and then my youngest one is a son, a junior. But I'll tell you what I have found when it's a good day, a bad day, it just is good to take a few moments to think. I'm sorry, you guys. Usually I rush through the knives. I just want, because it's special day, special weekend, I want to answer some of those questions. That's why I smoke a cigar. I smoke a cigar because it forces me to take some time off. I don't have the TV on when I'm smoking it. I'm thinking it. I'm drinking and I'm thinking. And you just need to spend some time for you. That's the cigar. That's why I say I celebrate the end of the day, whether it's good or bad. And that helps me for that moment to just focus on stuff. This is a one of the Mont Blanc wallets. I have a bunch of Mont Blanc pins and stuff. Again, that's gone with the consulting stuff. I'm back with a team now that I love and have been for a while, but I loved consulting for that moment. Gave me a lot of independence, and I needed it at that time. The silver coin, the 1 ounce coin, I always carry a 1 ounce coin. This one is the 2006 Year of the Dog Chinese coin, called a flower coin because of the loops. I like that. I have a whole bunch of older lunar coins, older Chinese coins. I have a whole bunch of silver coins that you don't see. One reason is they're in other binders, or they're what we call slab. They're in a slab thing that keeps them and they're labeled and graded and all of that. These are the loose ones that I have in a nice little plexiglass binder that keeps them nice, that I carry. I carry it because of my grandfather, who is a wonderful person, loved guns, loved hunting, loved knives. Every New Year's Eve we would go over there and he would shoot 1,000,000 guns. Love him for it. I didn't take up the guns. My younger brother did, but I love the knives and I love just manly stuff. He always carried a silver dollar, and I always remembered it when he emptied his pockets. Always had full pockets, because that's what men did back then. Also, we used to go and he used to buy us stuff with that silver dollar. Don't let me get into silver and dollars and stuff. So I carry that for a good luck, and also just a reminder of him. Now, I think I answered most of the questions. I'll never tell you what I do for work. I always say it's old media, and the reason I do that is, and then I promise we're going to get, don't dog me out in comments for this. I just want to share a little bit more of me and to answer questions as we go into the Memorial Day weekend. We're going to do knives, and this is not going to be a 30-minute thing, but we'll get it out in good time. There's a couple of reasons I'm not going to tell you. First of all, I am older. Second of all, this is the internet. Love you guys. You don't know me. I don't really know you. I could be a 5-year-old girl for all you know. So that's one thing. The other reason I don't do it is because of where I work and what I do. we do have policies for social media, and I don't want anyone to think that I'm using what I do for work for social media. This is personal, only personal, only personal. That's why you don't get hints of what I do, because I don't want someone making the statement that I've mixed my personal social media to the other thing. That's more important than you guys not knowing what I do for a living. It is, because that's how I buy knives and eat and smoke and drink. I am not rich. Hey folks, there are people on YouTube and in the world, and I follow them on Instagram and on YouTube, that have a collection of custom knives that all 4 of my Pelican cases could not pay for. I am older, I'm established, I have a career, not just a job, and I've been working it for a long time. And so my car is paid off, you know. So you guys are younger, you're in the middle of your work life, middle of your family life, all of those things. You'll realize as you get older that you probably have a little bit more disposable income. That's it. Not rich. If I was rich, I wouldn't be running off to work after I do this. Okay, now let's get to the knives. Sorry for that, but I wanted to answer questions. I feel close to you guys even though I don't know you. All right, so this is an all carbon fiber day. These are knives, if you follow me, you have seen, but I want comfort today. I'm going to eat a big, comfortable steak. I'm going to eat something made of potatoes, and I'm going to have a big dessert. And all the skinny people will be sneering at me, and I don't care. Okay? This is the Kopa. This is the carbon fiber Kopa. Real quick, Kopas are a wonderful collection. It took me 2.5 years to get all 16 of the Kopas. They have the same profile. They have VG10 steel. They have this Spyderco leaf blade, 2.4 inches. But the scales, after you get past the steel bolsters, the scales are all different. This is the carbon fiber scales. Each knife is limited to 600. So the series is limited. There's only 16. This knife, there's only 599 of them available. I love it as a keychain knife. People love picking it up and using it. It's very nice. Perfect clip. A lot of times I don't even use the clip. I just throw it in my, well, this is a keychain knife. So of course it's in my keychain and it's just thrown in my pocket. The middle knife, yes, I could have gone all Spyderco, carbon fiber, mixed and match, all Browse blades, carbon fiber, or mix and match. But I decided to go Chris Reeve because I just felt fancy. This is the Blade HQ exclusive Chris Reeve carbon fiber inlaid small Sebenza 21. This has a Devin Thomas, man, why did I just blank? Raindrop Damascus, Devin Thomas Raindrop Damascus blade. It's a 2.9-inch blade. Look how beautiful that is. Ah, all Chris Reeve inlays have that shiny tie, show side shiny tie with the inlay on the back, and then that plain lock with that integral that Chris Reeve integral lock. That is my medium carry, the small Blade HQ exclusive Chris Reeve carbon fiber Sebenza 21. And then, yeah, I told you I wanted to feel good and I wanted carbon fiber. You know I would have the Knife Art exclusive Chris Reeve carbon fiber Sebenza 21, large Sebenza 21. And I love that in single blade. Yes. So, carbon fiber, Chris Reeve, large Sebenza 21. It's a knifeart.com exclusive, and it has that in single blade. In single, Chris Reeve is South African. I always give you the real name and why he named it in single. That is Zulu for razor, and it is razor. Of course, it's razor sharp, but oh man, it's really nice. I love the blue highlights on these carbon fiber, the full carbon fiber. Carbon fiber on the show side, tie on the back side, 3.6 inch S35 VN blade. Really love it. It's very light because this carbon fiber, one slab of carbon fiber replaces one slab of titanium, so you really get the weight difference. That is my carry. I just love my carry today. I love it. And I love that it's Friday. Thank goodness it's Friday, and it's a long weekend as well. The knives that got away are just, oh, and that is what I took a picture of and put on Instagram at Keith Kevin Ken. Join it. I just did that a few moments ago. But of course, this ain't Instagram. And all I have that got away, because I didn't know which combination, is the reverse of these two. Here's the large, exclusive from Blade HQ, carbon fiber inlaid Sebenza 21. Of course, it has all the same things. It's not the single blade. S35 VN steel, 3.6 inch blade. Oh, the shiny parts of the titanium, as well as that wonderful lock. Oh, I was thinking about that matching up, or I was thinking about just doing a reverse. This is truly reverse. I was stuck on carbon fiber, and by the time I opened up, I usually open up the two Pelican 1500s that are on top of the other two Pelican cases. I went right to Chris Reeve and never looked back. And it was just which one I was going to do. This is, of course, the small Sebenza 21 carbon fiber knife art exclusive. This has a Devin Thomas raindrop Damascus as well. So basically, it is the mirror image of this. I chose this one instead of that one. And that is my carry for this Friday. Hey, listen. I will post all through this long weekend. It is Memorial Day weekend. I wanted to say one thing. This channel will never be political. Never, ever, ever, ever. So when I start talking, you might think it's political. It is not. It never will be. But let me just say this, and I know a little bit about this because of my career. There is millions of dollars being spent during election years, every 2 and 4 years, to convince us how different we are. I get a little emotional about this, and I'm sorry because I'm a grown man, manly man, and how different we are. And trust me, over the years, it affects you, even though you go, I'm a free thinker. And so we all talk about how different we are because there are smart advertising people with gobs of money doing that to elect whatever side. And so it's red and blue and whatever. This is Memorial Day weekend. Just take a moment alone, and think about the people who gave the ultimate sacrifice and their families. Not for red or blue, not for who you think. They did it because we are the same. We're Americans and we're proud. So, for once, cut off all the BS, cut off talk radio on either side, cut off people who are making money convincing you something. And just remember you're American. And remember, people have given ultimate sacrifice of all economics, all colors, all everything. Okay? You guys have a perfect day. Keep those pockets full. Goodbye.